Hi guys, good morning. Just wanted to check in with you and just give you a few reminders and tips as I just entered some grades, especially the syllabus and the rules and expectations. If you got a 0 on that, that means that you did not turn it in. You can still get points for it. I am being lenient because I wasn't here, so I'm being lenient with these 2 grades. Now, the sketchbook is something different, and we can talk about that in a minute, but with the rules and expectations, definitely still submit those if you have not done so that you can get those points. But when you submit, you need to also send me a Schoology message to let me know that you submitted them late. Because I'm being kind enough to accept that late, those late assignments, because many people did submit them on time. But since I wasn't here, I'm extending that deadline for those of you who did not get it submitted because I wasn't here to remind you. So if you're wanting those late points, you need to do the due diligence of making sure to provide all the details when you email me or send me a Schoology message. So that means that you need to make sure to include your period number. Please do that. That's super important for me. Otherwise, I have to comb through. I don't know any of you yet, sadly. I don't know your faces or your names and what classes you're in. So please make sure to include the period number with every correspondence right now. And really just in general, that's always a helpful thing, especially if you're wanting me to go back and change your grade. I can quickly do so. And then Remind is not working. I don't know what happened with that. So if you're someone who signed up for Remind, please don't bother trying to communicate with me over Remind. Just use Schoology for now to communicate with me. And then I'm going to be setting up a Zoom in the near future for each of your classes. So stay tuned for that. I'll have links posted both in the announcement section and then also in your work for the week. Give me a bit to get caught up. Yesterday was my first day back in the classroom. And so I'm doing the best that I can. But if you didn't hear back from me, then please make sure to reach out again if you have a concern that you weren't able to solve. Definitely use the resources that I've given you online as I'm doing the best I can to be as thorough as possible. Now, if you're still confused, of course, reach out, but make sure that you've looked over all the materials I've provided first. As you can imagine, I'm fielding a ton of questions all the time, and so it would be really, it's really your part to just make sure that you look into everything I've provided for you. So hope you guys are all doing well. Look forward to having a Zoom with you and getting to chat a bit and find out how everything's going. Also to answer any questions that you might have. Feel free to take notes of questions if you're still kind of confused about some things. The sketchbooks were due Monday. I had to think back through my dates. So the sketchbooks were due Monday. As of today, you're going to be missing 40% off of your overall grade unless there's an extenuating circumstance, meaning you were quarantined, you didn't get to take your book home, something along those lines, or you're allowed extra time, whatever it might be. So please make sure to get your sketchbook submitted today because 60% is your max amount that you can achieve today if all the requirements are met. And again, if you had some other situation that I'm not aware of that pertains to school, then please let me know that because I wasn't here last week to know about that. So you guys have a great day and I'll be in touch.